Hi friends, do you know the difference between few and little? Maybe you believe that you do. There are few mangoes in the basket. What does the sentence mean? Do you think it means there are some mangoes in the basket? Are you sure? No, you are wrong. It means that there is not a single mango in the basket. Yes, I'm right. There are few mangoes in the basket means there is not a single mango in the basket. Then what does few mean? Few means no. What does a few mean? A few means some. In the sense, if I say there are a few mangoes in the basket, it would mean that there are some mangoes. What is the difference? The use of an article before few makes it positive. On the other hand, if you don't use the article a before few, then it gives a negative meaning. Similarly, if I say that I have little doubt that Jack is an honest businessman, it means that I have no doubt that Jack is an honest businessman. It means I have no doubt. On the other hand, if I say I have a little doubt that Jack is an honest businessman, in that case, it would mean that I have some doubt. I have some doubt that Jack is an honest businessman. Thus, if I use the article a before few or little, then these words would give positive meaning. If I don't use the article a, then few or little would mean no. This is called English usage. What does English usage mean? English usage means the conventional ways in which words or phrases are used in spoken or written English. Do you know how you should use the words and phrases such as contemporary, albeit, nonetheless, indeed, and actually? Do you know how you should use the phrases such as after all, in fact, so to speak, and in brief? Moreover, do you know the difference between exhaustive and exhausting, exceptional and exceptionable, over and above? You will learn all these usages in this current and in the upcoming videos. In this lesson, we will focus on some important usages, the meaning and their applications, and finally, the techniques to remember them. What is the difference between above and over? Both are prepositions. For example, on, in, at, from, since, above, over, all these are prepositions. A preposition is a part of speech. Usually, a preposition is placed before a noun What are nouns? Nouns are naming words. For example, above the sea level, over 100 emails. This is how a preposition is placed before a noun. Both these words have the same meaning, that is higher than. But when coming to their usage, there is some difference, and it is important to know how to use above and how to use over. Over is used in the following senses: directly above, movement, beyond or too much, more or greater than, covering something, and throughout an area. We can use over in these ways. Now let us see one by one. Over means directly above. The helicopter hovered over the building. That means the helicopter hovered directly above the building. Similarly, over also means movement. To mean the movement of a person from one place to another, we could use over. For example, to jump over a wall. Also, to mean beyond or too much, we could use over. For example, we could say overpopulation, over limit, over speed. In these cases, over means too much or too much population, beyond limit or beyond speed. Over also means more or greater than. We could use over with numbers and quantities. For example, we could say we have received over 100 complaints. Over also means cover something. For example, put a blanket over your pet, or to put a blanket over the sleeping baby. Finally, we could use over to mean throughout an area. For example, the world over. The world over means all over the world or throughout the world. Now, please watch some images which reflect the meaning of over. What does this image mean? This image depicts or shows that the man is jumping over the fence. Jumping over the fence means, in this case, over means movement. Look at this image. In this case, the helicopter is hovering over the building. It means directly above the building. What is written in this image? It says, a man travels the world over in search of what he needs and returns home to find it. So what does the world over mean? It means all over the world or throughout an area. In this image, we see that a blanket is put over the pet. So in this case, over means to cover. What does above mean? We use above but not over to refer to things that are at an upper or higher level. We could say New Delhi is situated 225 meters above the sea level. We should use above when there is no contact between the things we refer to. Also, we use above to mean superior to, as in rank or in quality or degree. We never use over to mean higher level or higher in rank. For example, God is above all things. It means God is superior to all things. Look at this image. Also, we use above to mean more important or preference. Look at this image. The national interest is above the individual interest. In this case, the image means that the national interest is above or more important than the individual interest. What do you see in this image? The jet is flying 1000 feet above the sea level. What does above mean? As we have already seen, above also means higher than. Now you understand that although both above and over are prepositions and both have the same meaning, their usage is different. There are subtle differences in their usages. Above has some unique usages which over doesn't have, and vice versa. So it is important to know how we should use above and over in the right way in writing or speaking English. I will continue to explain some more usages in my upcoming videos. Please subscribe and like my video so that you get notifications the moment I post new videos. Also, if you are looking for advanced English classes or basic English classes, please contact us. Our contact number is 844-855-7665. Thank you.